is about the females. We are partying. This is Dream Juve. Soca music for the ladies, for the girl alive.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy DJ Fire here, and I just came back from Dream Weekend in Jamaica, Negril, on the beach, 7 Miles Beach, and I'm gonna give you my full review on basically what to expect if you're looking at 2019 going to Dream Weekend. All right, so first thing I want to talk about is the utmost security. What they have to expect for security, what they have for 2018, basically, they had the whole police department or the whole police constabulary, something, constable. They had the whole police station there, basically. Like the whole police in the whole entire Jamaica. They were for that, and I went during the 10th-year anniversary. They pretty much had the whole police department out there every night, so that you knew that you were safe. And they were very strict for security. If you're at your hotel, basically, they also gonna have security at the hotel, and during that time they are super strict with everything. You can't sneak nobody in your hotel. Like if you had a little girl, you trying to sneak her back to the hotel, get a little, you may not be able to do that. Or they have visiting hours, which I think stops at 2 o'clock, and that's like almost all the hotels, where they will log you in and look who you have in your room, and they will basically, you know, ain't no sleepover during that time, unless you're booked under that name. Just for security reasons, they don't want, you know, somebody come up there and shoot up the place on whatever. So what to expect during the events? Let's talk about the events. This year for 2018, they had 10 events, y'all. So that was a lot of events. They had the Wet and Wild party. Was everybody claimed that it was the best party, which, you know, if you like being wet and wild, that's the party to go to. I particularly didn't go to that party just because I was driving, and traffic, you don't want to drive. Take a bus, or be careful of the taxis. But the Wet and Wild, you have Wet and Wild, you have the all-white party, you have the red and white party, you have the morning after, which is like 6 o'clock in the morning till 12, which I didn't go to because Brother Man didn't wake up. I was still. You have the World Vibes, which is an all-black party. You have usually 10 events. I didn't go to all of them just because I was like, because you're going from, oh, Twisted Spirits, you got that too. Just because you're going from event to event. Normally you would go from the event back to your hotel, rest a little bit, to go to the other event, because nobody really gets there right at the start of the event. That's just how it goes. So also they include food, and you get a band. I don't got my band no more, but you get a band, and basically that gets you into all the events for, you know, all the 10 events, and that also includes food. And most of the time the food was actually food, not like little appetizers. No, they had rice and chicken. And the only thing that I would say is that they got smart, and they give you small plates. You can go back as much as you want, but it's just little small plates that they give you, and I'm like, well, okay. But it's actually like rice, chicken, curry chicken, goat, jerk pork, them that thing there. So they had all of that. So the food was really nice. Music, all right, so you in Jamaica, so obviously it's gonna be dancehall play, but they also played a little pop, a lot of rap, old school, that kind of thing. It's a music festival, so that was good. Crowds, expect to stand in a crowd. If you're in VIP, so the difference between the general admission and VIP, if you like to party, go to the general admission. If you're like, you know what, I'm just gonna stand up, you know, I don't want too much people crowd me, go into VIP. If you're single, go into general admission. If you're if you're single and want to party, basically go in general admission, because people in general admission, they're there to party. The other people in VIP, they're more here to, you know, hey, how you doing? Hold a conversation. So it all depends on what you're there for, you know. All high-end Solange people, they're going to be in VIP. But if you're there to party, you're there to dance, to meet the people, I would say it's still worth just going to general admission. That's just my opinion. From what I see, we almost did VIP, but you know, my friends taught me out, and I'm glad they did. Last thing I wanted to talk to you: if you are married, go with your spouse. This is not something you want to go to by yourself. I thought so they said Jamaican men said we aggressive, but the women, they are aggressive. Like literally, they will come up to you and clinch you, grab your junk from the front, and yeah. So I would say definitely, go with your spouse. If you got a spouse, go with your spouse. I would say go with your spouse. You might want to, you know, because you literally be walking through the crowd trying to go somewhere, and somebody will back it up on you. And yeah, so brothers, if your wife wants to go, you better go with your wife, or don't let her go by herself, cause yeah, they kind of aggressive down there, but it's all good, it's all fun. Dream weekend, dream our day. And the last thing I want to talk about, they have a dream cruise coming up as well. I will not be going to that. You know, I like being on the island. Last thing I want to talk about. Last thing, this is my second closing. All right, they also have transportation. They have like buses that run consecutively. That was good. Only thing I wish is that it was a little bit more as far as transportation to and from, because they do have bike taxis that you can get on, but those dudes are crazy. They go from back and forth. They don't care. They're trying to hurry up and get you there so that they can go back and make some more money. So I would say stick with the Dream Weekend transportation bus that goes to and from. It just goes up. I think that's called Norman Manley Boulevard, which is the 7 Mile Beach. It goes up there, and yeah, I'm not trying to make this video too long. I hope this helped you, someone who is thinking about going to Dream Weekend. Once again, my overall experience for Dream Weekend 2018 was I would say, to be generous, 8 out of 10. Mostly because the transportation, I wish they just had a little bit more bus, even though we caught the bus and we always saw the bus passing us. The sound effect there. But the bus would be a little bit better. And also, also the weather. You can't do nothing about the weather, and it's August and it's going to be hot, but most of the events take place during the evening, so it's not too bad during that time. But I would say definitely the weather, because it rained on 2 events. And don't wear your shoes, don't wear your $100 and $300 shoes, because you're going to be outside in the grass or on the sand. And wear some shoes that you can throw away, basically. Don't wear no expensive Jordans or Versace or Sassy or whatever. You know, these are the shoes where you wear like comfortable shoes, but you wear shoes that if it got ruined, it wouldn't be the end of the world for you. So that's the only thing that I could think about to share. So the events, the music. If you're going by yourself, you're good. If you're going with a wife, you know, you might want to hold on a little bit, you know. But that's my experience. So definitely a 10 out of 8. I would rate it. So that's my experience. Hope I didn't make this video too long. If you like what you see, make sure you like. Leave a comment if you've been to Dream Weekend and there's something that I haven't talked about that you thought it might be good to talk about. So once again, my name is DJ Fireman, and